welcome. Thank you so much for your time. Someone thought a lot of you to invite you to see this presentation. I'm Kibi Whitehead, and it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you Miss Kat Lynn. She is going to be leading this presentation and interviewing some incredible guest speakers today. Thank you again for your time. Miss Kat Lynn has over 22 years of accounting. She was a consultant who traveled over 8 states in 22 years. She was a chief accounting officer and an interim CFO in her career. Went and chose a home-based business path like you're getting ready to see today. Graduated from Clemson University and has over 2,200 skydives. Yes, she jumps out of airplanes. She loves her grandparents and her critters and the outdoors. She's very, very into organic and natural alternatives. And so I just wanted to share a little bit about her. I cannot wait for her to interview us and for you to get to know her as well. This is Mrs. Kat Lynn.
Thank you so much for that awesome introduction, Coach. I really, really, really appreciate it, and I appreciate you. And I'm so excited for this presentation with this amazing group that we've pulled together. We have people of all kinds of backgrounds. We have military, we have professional executives, we have healthcare industry, we have a mom, and they have so much information and knowledge to share. I just can't wait for you to hear what they have to say. So to start out, this slide is on living paycheck to paycheck. And this is a fact that makes me, as an accountant, extremely sad. Somewhere between 60 and 80% of the people, depending on what you read or where you see the statistic, are living paycheck to paycheck, and that is just extremely alarming. If think about your own financial situation, how you're doing, how many months could you live if you were to lose your job tomorrow? Or how about all the people that you know in your circle? There's a lot of people living paycheck to paycheck, and we can't necessarily see it as we're going through our day-to-day lives, but there's a lot of financial stress in the world, and it's just really sad, and it breaks my heart. And on top of that, 60% of people are not going to be able to retire. So the definition of insanity is to continue to do the same thing and expect a different result. If you want to change things, you've got to change what you're doing. I'm going to introduce my friend and coach, Kibi Whitehead. She has so much energy. I don't know how she does it all. She is a mom and a wife, and she runs a coaching business. She coaches people and she coaches coaches, and she has a full-time job, and she's written a book, and the list goes on and on. She runs our Bible study. She's just an amazing lady who you'll have to get to know, and she is really suited to talk about the 3 ways that you can make extra money. So with that, I'll turn it back over to Kibi.
Well, thank you for having me back. And I love this slide that I'm doing because I am all about multiple streams. Now, I want to go back to where I was 8 years ago. I worked the front desk in healthcare. Nothing wrong with that, but I knew that I wanted more for my family. I needed more income. I needed more education. I wanted to do more. But looking around, all I knew was that employee mind. All I knew was to get a second job. I just had a baby. Actually, when this industry found me, this company, Zija, my kids were in diapers. So I didn't want to go look a second job and be away from them. I wanted to be at home with my kids, and that was my ultimate goal, is to work from home. So my mindset shifted, and it did because I learned this. I had an employee mind, and I didn't know that there were ways to earn extra income and do it off home base. So let's talk about some of these ways that I explored back then. I thought I could get another second job, but here was my thinking. My first one was keeping me broke, living check to check, so I didn't want another one, right? I'm trading time for money. There's no tax break on that. Every dollar I make, I'm taxed. And there's no real investment, but there is an upfront investment. Where I worked, I had to buy clothing. I had to put gas in my car. I had to drive to work and be away from my family. So there's a whole lot of upfront investment, even though it's not like a business investment. It's sad. So I just didn't want to do that. Jason, my husband, was also thinking about getting a second job as a driver ed instructor. And back then, we were going to pay for him to go through the class, do that second job. And that went away. Literally, there were people in our county who were laid off who had been doing that 20 years. So we were like, so glad we didn't go that route. So the second job option, that was scratched immediately. So then we thought about, well, maybe a brick and mortar business. Maybe I could open a consignment store. I have a buckload of clothes I could just put in there right away and just start selling them, right? But as I looked around, that was a $50,000 investment. We would have had to put collateral on our house, get an equity line, and we were guaranteed nothing. Like a huge, huge investment for people living check to check was almost impossible. And yes, there's a little bit of tax advantages, but I know businesses that pop up and grow and then within 2 years they fail brick and mortar. So that was a scratch for us, just wasn't an option. When home-based business come to me, I was so excited because the investment was literally less than the outfit I have on right now, including the shoes. It cost me more a month to do my hair and nails than it did for me to invest in my home-based business. Crazy, right? So for a low upfront investment, literally no risk at all, especially with this company when you see all the incredible products we have, no risk, but all the tax breaks, and I can do it with one kid on my hip. I said, sign me up. Back to you, Kate.
Coach, I'm super excited now to introduce the power couple, Al and Cheryl Lewis. Albert Lewis retired from the United States Air Force.
He was a Chief Master Sergeant, which is a really big deal. Only 1% of the people in the Air Force can have that title, and that's by law. So it's a really big deal that he did that, and we appreciate his service and are so grateful for him. Cheryl Lewis, his beautiful wife, is a registered nurse. She's treated over 80,000 patients, I think you said, 75,000 patients she's treated in her 27 years of service. And now she has gone full-time to be the natural health nurse. And they're both extremely passionate about the network marketing industry, and they're going to tell us about that right now.
Listen, why in the world why did we select network marketing? Because you heard Kiwi talking about the different ways that you can make some extra income. Well, one of the non-traditional ways or home-based ways is network marketing. And we decided to jump into the network marketing industry along with 96 million other people around the world. You know, that's back in 2013. 96 million people decided to do network marketing as a viable business option to bring some additional income in. And honestly, that number has done nothing but grown since 2013. So every year it gets more and more people join. Well, network marketing it offers some great financial opportunities. This profession is over $200 billion a year. That's crazy. And they pay out over $200 million each and every day to the distributors in the industry. So there's money to be made in network marketing. So network marketing actually produce more millionaires than any other industry out there. So network marketing is a viable way to make some serious money. And if you're serious about building a business and creating an income that is generational, then you should consider network marketing. It's a way for you to make serious money.
Why network marketing? Well, who doesn't need a little bit of time freedom? So many people out there are searching for some time freedom. Why network marketing? Because it gives you the option to stay at home and raise your children.
Yeah.
Time freedom is important. How about vacations? Do you get to take the vacations that you want, or do you have to ask, can I get some time off? It's very difficult. Why network marketing? Because it gives you that time freedom back.
Another reason is network marketing levels the playing field for everyone. There are no glass ceilings. One thing that I loved about the military is when you were at a certain rank, Everybody got paid the same at that rank. It really baffled me that there are companies out there that will tell you, don't tell anybody how much money you make, because if you tell them how much money you make, your job's in jeopardy.
That
we could take legal action or something. What? Are you kidding me? So, man, it levels the playing field. No glass ceilings. You basically you get paid based on your production. So if you come out and produce, then you're going to get paid accordingly.
Well, you can make as much or as little as you want. So the thing is if you want to make a lot, you can. Nothing is going to prevent you from doing or making what you want to make. So get paid what you're worth.
Exactly. Now, those are some reasons why we chose network marketing. You also need to take into consideration what company, because there are a lot of network marketing companies out there. I'm going to share a couple of reasons why we chose Zija International. One of them is because of the corporate leadership. Man, when I found out about this guy named Ken Brailsford, he blew my mind. He is basically, now I'm an older guy, so he is basically the Michael Jordan of network marketing of the entire industry. All right, now for you younger folks out there, he is basically the LeBron James of the network marketing industry and the network marketing world. And Ken Brailsford said, hey, I'm going to build a legacy company. And he came, once he found out about the power of this product you're going to hear some more about, Moringa oleifera, he said, I'm coming out of retirement and I'm going to build a legacy company. And he built Zija International. He said, this is my legacy company. But anyway, Ken Brailsford, huge reason why we decided to get involved with Zija International, the corporate leadership.
Another reason why we chose to get involved with Zija is because we have a Joshua plant. Dr. Joshua Plant is one of the most brilliant minds ever. I have never seen it. He's the Clark Kent of science in Zija International. But he earned the National Institute Health Fellows Award twice, and only the top 10% in all the world of scientists can earn this.
Top 14 scientists around the world get asked to be a fellow.
Thank you very much. Also, he graduated first in his class from Harvard University. And he chose Zija. He came and found Zija because he found that we could do a better work to help people.
And that just takes us to another reason, which is the products that Zija International bring out. Not only are they scientifically backed, but they work. They change people's lives. I know that they changed Cheryl's life. They changed my life. You need to hear some of the people's stories about how their lives have been impacted by Zija's products.
We're passionate about the products because they get results. In my nursing of 75,000 patients, I have not seen results like what we have been getting with these products.
Why Zija? Because of the timing. Right now, Zija is at a place where, now there are 4 stages. There are 4 stages of growth in a company to grow to $1 billion company. The first phase is from $5 million to $100 million. Zija International is already past that stage. As a matter of fact, 99% of the companies never make it to that $100 million mark. Zija is currently in the second phase of momentum toward $1 billion company, and that's from $100 million to $300 million. And we're going to be, this is the phase where, honestly, to tell you the truth, this is the stage where millionaires are identified. So those individuals who get serious, work, follow a system, and do the work, they very well could basically be the millionaires of tomorrow in the next few years. Here's the deal. Even after this phase, this company, with the way that the world is gravitating toward natural health and wellness and longevity, this company's the limits are well into the decades. Okay, so anyway, those are a few reasons why we chose the network marketing industry and why we choose Zija International. There are many others, but those are the ones that we chose. Thank you very much, Kat. We appreciate you.
Up next, we have Dr. Gina Nobles. She has her PhD in neuroscience, and so she studies the scientific stuff on why we get sick. And what she's finding out is the reason that people are sick is because of lifestyle diseases. So people are really, really sick. She finds it very frustrating, but she's actually dug into Zija, looked at their science and their quality and nutrition, and she can tell you all about it. So I'll turn it over to Dr. Gina.
Thank you so much for introducing me, Kat. Yes, my PhD is in visual neuroscience, and while I was studying at Houston, I started to look around and saw that there were just so many sick people coming in and out of that medical campus. And that medical campus is the largest in the world, and there's about 375,000 people that go in and out of that campus a day. That includes staff and doctors and stuff, but I just thought, are there really that many sick people? Because we have the best medicines, the best doctors, the best procedures. And the answer is yes, that there are that many sick people in our country. And that led me down the path of researching what is causing us to be so sick. And it turns out of the top 10 killers, 6 of those are related to lifestyle. Lifestyle meaning poor nutrition, sedentary lifestyles. We are overexposed to toxins, we're overfed, and we're undernourished. So that's where I discovered Zija, or Zija was introduced to me actually through a friend. And Zija seems to fill in the gaps where we lack in nutrition. Even though some of us try to eat good and make the best decisions, we're not getting the nutrients that our bodies so desperately need. So Zija fills in the gaps with our products. And as a scientist, what I like the most about Zija, not only that they have excellent products and that they work, but that they have sound science and sound research. Their research is available for anyone. You can go to the zijadifference.com. You can verify any of your products. You can read about what the ingredients are, how it's made, and that the entire focus of Zija and the plant Moringa oleifera is based on almost about 800 scientific research articles been published about about Moringa oleifera. So not only does Zija do a great job in their research, but it's backed by real science, translatable science, replicable science, and that's what makes Zija the #1.
Next up, we have Nicole Connor. Nicole has over 30 years in hospitality and property restaurant management. She's been a traditional business owner, and she is also a certified integrative nutrition and health coach. Her mission is to help people to learn strategies to nourish their minds, and she loves Zija's products because of their ability to help so many people, and also because they're in industries that are each on their own $1 billion. And she's going to tell you all about that now.
Thank you so much, Kat Mack. I'm so happy to be a part of this video because, as you've heard, not only is Zija poised to make a difference in people's lives, you've heard now why network marketing, you've heard why multiple streams, you've heard what's happening to our bodies and why. Thank you, Dr. Gina. And now I'm going to tell you a little bit about these 4 incredible lines of products and why they're perfect for right now and in this industry of network marketing. These 4 incredible product lines, first being the Moringa oleifera, nourishing your body. We have the skincare line, which enhances your beauty. You have our clinical grade essential oils, which restores your body back. And we have the Rip Sticks to condition your body back to restore your health. I want to touch a little bit about why our particular nutraceutical company, thanks to Ken Brailsford, is poised to make a splash in the wellness revolution. If you don't know who Paul Zane Pilsner is, he is an American economist. He's got founder of 6 different businesses. He's an author, etc. And he wrote this book 8 years ago, and this information is more important today than ever. So each one of these billion-dollar lines of products here, but each 4 of these meet these 5 criteria of pervasive industry. Again, our network marketing industry, and why. The first is affordability. Our products are exceptionally affordable. The second is that these products have legs. They fly off the shelf. What that means is that it's a product that once you see people using it, they're going to want to keep buying it. Once we hit mass critical branding and name recognition, everyone is going to want something from Zija International. So we are poised for that. And the third is that we want to have something that is consumable every single day. Fortunately for us, our product lines, especially our nourishment line, there is a daily use product. All of the rest of our products are highly consumable, if not purchased monthly, periodically throughout the year, and as our needs provide. The fourth is that it has universal appeal. Now, that doesn't mean that it's a universal product for every single person. What that means is that each consumer has a different need, and it can be served within that product family. So there's something for everyone in there. The fifth is that it's low consumption time. This is the typical for most industries. In technology, for example, you would want something that they have to rebuy every so often. The interesting thing about the wellness industry, in particular for our Zija company, is that wellness products and services, and I'm quoting Paul Zane Pilsner here, says wellness products and services represent perhaps the only sector of consumer spending that does not take time to enjoy, meaning that the money spent to make a person feel stronger, get healthier, look better, and feel better yield a reward that are enjoyed every moment of every single day. Thank you so much, Kat, and back to you.
Next up, we have Dawn McGee. Dawn McGee has a really great background. She was a retired executive at HR from a Fortune 10 company. She owns her own coaching business, Coach Pro for You. She's also a published author. She coaches, she speaks, she's very busy. And so when she was approached about Zija for her health, actually, she said, no way, get away from me, stay away from me, I'm not doing it, no, 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 even though it was to one of her best friends. She finally was convinced, gave it a try, and so the products convinced her, but now she's a big supporter of Zija, and she's going to talk to us about the 5 ways to make money.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kat, so much for that introduction. Yes, and so I was a skeptic. Big time skeptic. I was in corporate America for 30 years and then I retired. It took a couple years off, enjoyed life. What I found when I finally gave Zija a try is it literally changed my life. It gave me my life back. And so I really started seeing the changes and what have you, but I'm going to talk about the 5 ways that you can make money. So here's how you can make some money. And this is crazy good, serious money because the demand. And then I saw the benefits of something called residual income. Wow, how could I have been in corporate America for 30 years and never heard about residual income? It was always trading time for money. So the first way you can earn money with Zija is the fast start commissions. When you share this with your friends or family members, you have the opportunity to earn some income. So Zija rewards you. And then the second way to get money is what we call Get Qualified Bonus or GQ bonuses. But it even gets better than that. Now we also get team commissions. Okay, this is some crazy good money. Now let's start talking about mailbox money. Okay, mailbox money is when all of a sudden you're not doing anything and checks just start appearing. I went on a 10-day trip to Paris this past April 2018. It was the last week of April, first week of May, and I came home and I had 2 checks in the mail. I called Kibi up. I'm like, what is this for? She goes, girl, that's mailbox money. I'm like, what? I didn't even do anything these 10 days. So as you build your business, it's crazy. It's crazy good. All I can tell you is this. When I saw this aspect of it, who doesn't want to get healthy? Number one, it's consumable, it's repeatable. People are ordering this every single month. Once they get on it, they don't want to get off of it. And it's changing people's lives. This is a win-win. And you have a residual income once you build your team. When you get to a certain level, you constantly get that team bonus. Now, our 4th way of making money is our customer retention bonuses. Oh my goodness, this is great. Now, this is not just for distributors. This is also for our customers. And the 5th way is our leadership bonuses. And our leadership bonuses allow you to take participation within our pool, the profit pool of the company. So this is crazy good, easy money, residual income. It's a no-brainer, and that's why I'm building this business. So Kat, I'd like to turn it back to you, and thank you so much for having me on today.
Next up, we have Noelle Upchurch, who's an extremely busy stay-at-home mom. Her husband travels a lot for work since he is the drummer for 3 Doors Down. And the product actually really helped her husband, which got into her heart and then created massive passion for Noelle. She loves the products. She's a product of the product. She knows everything about our oils, and she's a huge believer in multiple streams of income, and she does it for her family. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Noelle to talk about the people.
Thank you, Kat, so much for that introduction, and thank you everyone here, because as you can see some of the words on this slide, community, collaboration, and commitment is really what this Zija family is all about, and that is why I'm here with all of these lovely people to share this with you. So what I found in this company was that it had it all, and you've already heard that mentioned on all of these slides. But in this business of network marketing, one thing that is just outside of regular day-to-day, work type of the things that we experience at work is the collaboration and the community and the caring and support that you get from all of these people. So in network marketing, above all else, we are celebrated and we're recognized for our efforts. And sometimes we don't get that at home. Sometimes we don't get that from our employers. So that is one thing that's just great about being part of a company like this. Personal development. In the industry of network marketing, we're encouraged to invest in ourselves, in our growth. And our growth is actually essential to building a network marketing business. In order to build a team, we need to lift people up. And all of that comes through personal development, personal growth, training, coaching, and surrounding yourself with like-minded people who will share all of their success with you. They're going to share how they got there. They're going to share, what they used to do it. They're going to point you in the right direction. They're going to tell you books to read, people to check out online, all kinds of, sources, resources that they've used. So it's all, right here, it says cares and shares, and sharing is caring. And we certainly believe in that here. So one other part down here is the success trips. I've been lucky enough to go on an all expenses paid trip to the corporate offices. We were so well taken care of. It was for meeting the first real leadership rank within this company. And I mean, they rolled out the red carpet. We got to meet all of the corporate employees all the way up through the leadership. I got to meet all kinds of great people who had also been at this level, and we got to do exciting and fun things together. So those are just a few of the awesome things that getting into the business of network marketing can bring into your life to, help you become a more well-rounded and successful person all the way around. So thank you, Kat. Thank you all.
Hey there, I want to talk to you real quick about earning income with Zija International. It has truly been a blessing for me and my family to create this other stream of income. I want to talk to you about a few key points. One, in that our company is solid. Obviously, you've heard from other speakers throughout the presentation talking about our company, the leadership team. We have a legal team, a compliance team, and an executive team. So we've got a rock solid company that can enable us to be legal and credible, and knowing that you and our families will have a legacy company. By the way, this business that you create as your own CEO and myself as my own CEO, we get to generate that income that's willable, sellable, and investable. So it's such a great opportunity as well, not only to receive income right away. By the way, we get direct deposit and we get paid 1 week for effort. So whatever we do this week, we get paid the next week very, very quickly. Some other key points to earning income with Zija International are that we are a binary. That means we build 2 legs, right and left sides. And the beauty about the binary, if you're not sure what that means, but the beauty of a binary is the support for each other, that we can help each other by going right, going left. So there could be opportunity that you position yourself with some great support from upline, and you being able to help your team as well by positioning people below other people. So that's the beauty of a binary. Another great opportunity of Zija is that we don't flush. So if someone quits or falls out, that just rolls right up to the next person. So there's no like damage in the leg. There's nothing going to stop that income from flowing up. So there's no flush. Also, because it is a binary, we have bank. And what that means is we're paid off the lesser leg, but the bigger leg builds bank. So you can tap into that bank once you flip the legs. Now, you can certainly refer to our policy and procedures and our compensation plan. By the way, we never, I don't make promises or guarantees of income. This is all effort based. So if you get started and do nothing, you make nothing. If you'll get started, get to work, learn what you've got to do to go build something big, you can truly build an empire here. Not only leveraged income, but I want to just close with this, residual income. And I didn't know what that meant. You know, from my previous slide, I talked about being an employee mind. I knew you traded time for money. You showed up, you punched in, you punched the clock, either on the computer or you physically punched the clock, and then you got paid. But here at Zija, after you build your business and people continue to use the products and services you offer, as long as you're taking care of your customers, supporting them, they're buying product, you're paid commission month after month. So that's a way to build residual income. I like to call it beach money. There's a guy, Jordan Adler, who wrote a book called Beach Money. And I love that book because he describes what that means, and it's where you can build something and keep getting paid over and over and over for your efforts. So just incredible. Some other opportunities with Zija is we do have rank advancement, which just means, you know, lots of recognition, lots of if you love the fame, you get that kind of VIP status, and you can win dinners and trips and vacations, and just great. We also have leadership bonus. So when you hit some of those high level ranks, you also get to tap into leadership bonus money, which will pay out over 8 levels of your team, not just your personals, but people who know people who know people in your organization. And also you can participate in profit share. So again, all these details are in the back office that you will receive as well. So you get a back office, fully loadable, functionable. You don't have to worry about building a website, any of that. It comes completely equipped with your investment. You're ready to run. Turnkey. This is a turnkey business. All you've got to do is get people started, share the product, share the opportunity, and as you grow your organization, you get paid for that effort. You get referral-based money. You get affiliate money. You get that in the middle money. I call it middleman money. You get to play the middleman, you get to direct and connect, and you get paid. So it's just a way that we get paid for referrals, which we do all the time, right? How often have you referred to a good movie or a good restaurant? They didn't give me nothing. I go check myself in on Facebook to a restaurant and people go there. They didn't even give me a gift card. This is a way that I can share products I love and use that will truly serve and help people in the community, and we get paid to do so. With that, be blessed, and I can't wait for you to start earning income and building your empire and your legacy with Zija International.